Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of 10-Minute Misconduct. I'm your host, Saint, and this is my partner in crime, Champ. Champ, how you doing?
I'm okay. It's cold, and
You
it's
haven't
going
lost
to
power
stay
yet.
cold. Haven't lost power yet. That's great. But yeah, I'm doing okay.
Good. It's about to be negative 20 here today, so
Not built for this.
Nah, I'm built for this, but it's okay. Just don't go outside. For this week's 10-Minute Misconduct, you've come up with a little game for us to try. Yes,
I did. Yeah. So we're gonna be playing Hockey Would You Rather. And some of these questions are garnered towards imagining what it would be like to play, since we absolutely do not have the skill for that. Again, I can't even go outside.
Or knowledge.
Like,
you know how there's I know puck.
Yeah.
In the concept of like I know
Watching.
how hockey works.
Yeah.
But to be like, and then you flick your wrist at this direction. Not a fucking.
Not a
I don't
thing.
even think I can skate anymore.
Yeah, right. And others are directed towards our fan behavior specifically. And then we also have a superstition category, since we are witches and we do have quite a few rituals we believe in. So
it's magical thinking, except when it's regarding your sports team,
Right.
and then it's just true.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. So the first one we're gonna do is the playing category. And my first hockey question for you, hockey would you rather, is would you rather have elite speed or elite hockey IQ?
Elite hockey IQ.
Okay, why?
Because you can bring other people in. Like, are you talking the whole team or just like my star player?
You as a
Me
player.
as a player?
Yep.
I would rather first of all, I can't believe you would think that I would not always just crash into the boards and break my fucking ankle every time.
You would, yeah.
Like, I'd have the speed and absolutely no stoppage.
Yeah.
I would rather have the hockey IQ because I feel like Sid is a really good example of this, and Gino right now, though Gino is pretty fast, but like someone with a really, really high hockey IQ can make things happen.
Yes. Ben
Always.
Kindle.
You know what I mean?
Ben Kindle.
Yes. Like it's something you can't really teach either.
Yes.
Like there's a mechanic to skating fast. You can be taught how to skate quicker.
Faster. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, you know, or even just then, like you can give somebody, like if I'm playing as a center, right? Or if I'm playing as a defenseman, and maybe I'm not as fast, but if I'm seeing where the puck is gonna go 2 steps before everybody else, then I don't need to be that fast because I'm already there.
Yeah,
You know,
I agree.
like you can get a winger.
Yeah,
You can get a winger
exactly.
that's fast. Pass them the puck.
We also always say that we would be defensemen because that's who we are as people. And I feel like the better defensemen have deeper hockey IQ.
Yes, like a good quick defenseman who can like get from, you know, the offensive zone and then all the way back to their own goalie is absolutely invaluable. Like you need people who can, you know, put the jets on like Crystal Tang.
Well, no, just see up the ice.
Yeah. But just I agree though, because like hockey IQ, you can't
replace
beat it.
Yeah.
There's just nothing, you can't teach it. Like you can learn it in pieces, I think, but there's just some guys and girls and people who have like just that instinct that puts them ahead.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Would you rather be a career NHL role player with a cup or a superstar with no cups?
I'd want the cup.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I feel like a lot of these are going to be us agreeing with each other.
Yeah, I mean we're the same person, different fonts. So
I don't need to be the face of the NHL. I would just rather be, again, this is how I am in real life too. I'd rather be the supporting character for a lot of things. And if that means, okay, I make one good pass up the ice and it's what leads us to win the cup, then yeah, but I don't need it to be mentioned every 5. Like, it's not going to be the golden goal. I don't need that.
Yeah, like, I mean, shout out to Sid for that. But like, I'm the kind of person that's very much like, I fit the role you need me to.
Yep.
Like we were playing, this is tangentially related, but we were playing video games the other day, and like you and I are the people that like I'll do whatever you want me to do. Like you give me a task and I will do it for the betterment of the team. And like there's times when we're playing games and I'll make those calls of like, listen, I'm sorry, I gotta go guts to glory because that's what it will take to win us this mission. Like I think our closest comparison is when we used to play like competitive Overwatch or like just video games in general, like that are competitive or cooperative games. Like you and I are the people that we want to fucking win.
Yeah.
And we're willing to do whatever it takes to win. When it's agreed upon. Like when we're other times we'll play for each other. Like if it was like if we were all on a hockey team and like it would have to be a decision that is made between us and our players of like, hey, do you guys want to, you know, go for glory, or do you want to like what do we
Yeah.
want to do here?
All right. Next, would you rather be loved by fans but disliked by teammates, or the opposite? I know this one. This one is immediate answer.
Yeah, I have to be liked by my teammates. There's no fucking way. I don't give a shit what other people think. Like, I don't get like I think there's the human side of like, yes, you always want to be decently well liked. But in your first of all, practically in your day-to-day life, you need to be liked by the people that are around you.
Best example is Brad Marchand.
Yeah. And like, I guess it's an either and or situation. If I liked my teammates, like if it was a locker room culture that I liked the people I was playing with and I thought they were good people, I would not give a fuck what the fans think of me. If I don't like the locker room, then I guess one copium method would be like, well, my locker room hates me. I'll just get traded to a different team and the fans will like me anyways.
Yeah.
But from like a perfect example perspective, I'm always gonna pick like I'm a loyal person, right? And like my team is who I would owe my loyalty to. I'd want to be well liked by them and I'd want to get along with them because then that would also just preclude if you get along with each other, you're probably going to play better.
You're
going
to fight for each other. Yep.
Yeah. I wish I can throw hands.
All right. Speaking of fighting, would you rather block a slap shot with no padding or fight a player twice your size?
Oh man, this might be the toughest one. Block a shot with no padding. Okay.
Let's say it's not a boosh bomb, but it's like a 70-mile-per-hour.
I'm thinking boosh bomb because that makes it like as that one like announcer was like I
couldn't be me, would not block that shot.
He said I simply wouldn't have blocked that shot. However, I feel like the risk for like bad injury is so much greater in a fight. For me, if it's someone twice my fucking size. However, you have to, I assume that the hockey player who's twice my size is not a piece of shit and would go, she turtled and not beat the shit out of me on the ice. So I guess it's really...
This is the first one where we disagree. I would absolutely rather fight a player twice my size.
Fight a player twice my size. I don't want to get punched in the face.
I don't give a fuck. I've been punched in the face.
It's just I don't know what it is with my fucked up system, but like
your fucked up system.
I know, but like
listen, I think, but also listen,
there's more control in the puck though. There's more control in the puck. You didn't say where I'm blocking the shot. No padding. If I can get hit in the thigh or like the lower leg or something like that, or like try and dive down with my shoulder, obviously I don't want to be taking any bone contact or like it'll be a nasty fucking bruise if it gets hit in my leg or something. But as long as I can try to block the shot on my arm, like I'll deal with it. But
yeah, the thing is, we've always joked that you would be the person to start shit on the ice, and I would unfortunately be the one to have to finish it because I have a little bit of scrap experience. And I'm also much bigger, so I could take people out.
I'm the like.
You're the chirper. You're gonna be the bitch.
Yeah, I'm the person that like start shit, but I am like I'm willing to throw hands immediately in the defense of someone else. So it would really be a case of like I would
start.
I would, but like if like for example, if it was my captain, because again I'm loyal, right?
Right.
So like loyalism is gonna be if someone goes after my captain or my goalie or something, I'll fucking beat your ass. Just on principle. I don't care if I get my ass whooped, but like I have to.
You can't just stand around after that.
Yeah, absolutely not. Like I'd be smart about it and not, pick the guy twice my size, but I'd maybe go after somebody else. Yeah. I'd be like, hang on, champ, get over here. You pick this guy for me. He's really making me mad.
Oh, brother. All right. Would you rather score an overtime goal in the regular season or a tying goal late in Game 7?
Tying goal late in Game 7.
Okay. Why?
Because it matters so much more. Like, don't get me wrong. The rush of an overtime game-winning goal is so fucking good, right? Like, just eclectic. But I just giving your team that hope and your fans that hope of, and where it really matters, because we're talking about that we would want to win the cup over being like a superstar. I just would like to be the one who was like, listen, Saint got the tying goal. We just need one more. Like that would be so much more meaningful to me to give us that shot.
I agree.
You agree?
All right. Would you rather lose in Game 7 overtime or get swept in the first round?
Oh, man.
Because we don't have any experience with getting swept in the first round when we're watching playoffs, right?
Yeah.
We do have experience in watching our hopes and dreams wash down the toilet in game 7 twice. I still think it is game 7 overtime.
I think so too because it gives you hope for next year,
Mm,
but also the journey of like, listen, I understand that the Stanley Cup is one of the hardest
yes.
trophies to win in sports. Most of our teams like the Pens overall, the fact that we have 5 cups in my lifetime is crazy.
Mhm.
Um, so like to have just the shot at getting that far, to get to take that journey with these guys and like gals, especially for like the Walter Cup or something like that,
Mhm.
like to just go that far, I
You're
think would
bonded.
mean more to me. Yeah, it because psychologically, sports are like a tribalism thing.
Yes.
You bond to your team like you do another person or like a group. It becomes part of your identity, and it does become like a not a benefit necessarily, but it does actually, like, in a good way, bind you to something, and you just get you just get closer, you know what I mean? Like, it's an investment emotionally,
Yeah, it's
and
honestly
getting
one of the reasons
swept.
that we were talking about why the Oilers have had such a hard bounce back for the past 2 years, is because they've gone to the finals and they've lost both times, and then we traded away half of the team.
Yeah,
Twice.
and there's such a bond to that, and, like, I don't know, also just you wanna play more hockey, right?
Yeah.
Like, you wanna and getting swept is so demoralizing, whereas I think getting to, like, game 7 to be so actually, I guess it's kind of the difference between getting silver and bronze, but I would pick
Mm.
silver
Okay.
because they say psychologically and most, like, Olympians and stuff agree, they would rather get bronze than silver because silver meant they had the potential to beat gold,
Right.
you know, that they were just one step too short, and yes, that's more emotionally devastating, um, but in, the hockey sense of, like, it means you'd have a shot at next year, whereas, gold versus silver or, bronze versus silver, there's 4 years from now is a lot different,
Right.
so
I definitely understand. All right. Next, we are moving into the fan section, and these are going to get a little harder because these are more relatable. Um, my first question is, what do you enjoy watching more, power play or penalty kill?
okay, well, you see the Penguins. Um, uh, I think
I
the power play
honestly,
is
go
so
ahead.
much more frustrating because when
I
they don't
agree.
shoot the puck, I get so
I
annoyed, but
entirely agree.
the penalty kill makes my heart leap into my throat. Like, my heart hurts watching the penalty kill
Mm-hmm.
because 'cause I'm just, like, scared of either see the goal coming
The
5 minutes
patterns.
ahead of time, you know what I mean? Like, the patterns, you're like, "Oh my god, in 30 seconds, they're gonna score." Like, in
Yeah.
the next 10 seconds, they're gonna score. I can fucking see it coming because 'cause we're just not playing right. We're not clearing the zone. Nobody's covering this guy, like,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But in the power play, I feel like it has the potential to be way more frustrating. But then, man, when you get a shorty,
No,
is it so nice?
no, that wasn't what that question was.
Oh,
I
man.
agree the penalty kill. I'm just thinking of the Oilers' iconic run in the first Stanley Cup finals that we went to, where they were almost to breaking, I think it was a franchise record of like 30 something penalty kills.
Oh,
And
it was so
it was
good.
so good because there was a confidence there each time that they kept going further and further into this run of we've gotten like 27 penalty kills, 28 penalty kills. I was like, okay. When we went on the penalty kill, there was less fear, but when you're on the power play, I don't enjoy it as much. Like it's
Yeah.
not as fun to watch.
I think the PK is like, don't get me wrong, I love a good power play.
Mhm.
But I think the PK, as gut-wrenching as it can be, when it's I like a power play goal, do not get me wrong, I fucking love a good power play goal,
Mhm.
but I just getting a good PK when you're like, "Yes, boys, good fucking job." Like, I
Yeah.
don't know, you just get a little bit more hype. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I agree.
They're both equal. They're both fun in different ways, but there's a good penalty kill is so satisfying.
Yeah. Especially when they cut off every angle of attack for the other team.
Yeah, like the Pens penalty kill has been pretty
I'm
decent
aware.
overall. Like, no, but like we've actually both of our special teams are really good. Thanks
Yes,
for
they
giving us
have.
Kulak.
Yeah, really.
Because he's been so good on the penalty kill.
All right.
But yeah,
Would you rather have a mascot that's secretly cursed or a golf horn that fans believe is unlucky?
a goal horn
Mhm.
that is unlucky.
That they believe is unlucky.
Yeah, the power of strength. Why would a goal horn be unlucky? Like,
You score 1, and that's the only goal that you're getting for the entire night
oh,
at home.
oh. Um, evil mascot or cursed mascot?
Cursed. Secretly
Cursed.
cursed.
Secretly cursed. Well, the mascot being cursed doesn't affect me. Then it's just funny.
Okay,
Like,
alright.
He just falls into the floor all the time. Like, yeah, I feel bad for the mysterious person in the suit, but
Oh
like
my
it's
gosh.
it's funny. Like, it's not like we're not talking like the penguin dying cursed, are we? Like,
You know?
I don't want anybody grievously hurt,
Right,
but
yeah, absolutely. I would agree. I think the goal horn that fans believe is unlucky is kind of unfortunate because, like, you were cursed for a while, where we went to 2 home games. No, we went
my
to
first two
3.
Penguins games.
Yeah. You didn't hear a goal horn until the very in the first Oilers game, we weren't at home.
Yes. Yeah. You're right. Because it
So,
was
the
our
first
Oilers
goal
game.
horn that you heard was in Florida.
Yeah. That was for a team that I was rooting for
Yep.
because it was like we did Vegas and the Oilers, so no goal horn. We went to the Pens game with the Oilers and the Oilers shut us
I
out,
don't
so
know
no
what
goal
happened
horn.
there.
And then even it's actually really 4 games. I thought you were gonna be talking about the fact that the first time I ever heard the Pens goal horn was in overtime.
Yeah.
It was a 1-0 game against the Senators. So it was
Mhm.
like we had to wait the whole fucking, forever to get there. And I was like, I cannot handle if we went to that fucking game and lost an 0-1 overtime.
Ah,
But
yeah.
yeah, no, the first time I'd ever like gotten to be hype about a goal and the goal horn and cheering was when we went to visit my family in Florida and see a Panthers
Yes.
game.
Yes. All right. Would you rather watch every game alone or always watch with people who do not understand hockey?
I'd rather watch every game alone. Like in person or on the when we're watching like
Let's do over like on the internet.
internet, I'll watch alone. I'm fine. I watch almost most of the games alone anyways. I sit and play fucking
Animal
Animal
Crossing.
Crossing
Yeah,
or
yeah.
read or something. Like it's just my ADHD.
All
Or
right.
I'll be
In person,
writing.
is it different?
Yeah, because in person, I think like my mom doesn't know a ton about hockey. She
Mm,
knows now.
yeah.
But I'm thinking of like we're taking our good friend Callie to her first
Poor
hockey game.
Callie.
We're all going to like we're taking all of our friends to a
Who
game.
do not watch hockey. Like the
None
only
of them
one
watch
who
hockey.
kind of knows what's going on is probably Matt.
Yeah, he's been to the Bruins games
Yep.
with us. But like nobody else understands anything about hockey that is going. So
Or
we're just
sports.
taking or sports really in general. Well, Kota knows a little bit about sports because she
Yeah.
watches sports anime. But like,
Christ.
but like, so I would go to a hockey game with Callie and Kota and Austin who don't know anything about hockey any day of the fucking week. I would
Mhm.
have just to they just have to sit and listen to me. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's totally fine.
exactly.
Like
There was gonna be a chance too where you were gonna go alone. Not alone, but without me. I've only been the one who's gone to a game without you. And
yes.
I can affirm it is miserable. Because there's pictures of it out there where we just sit and we hold hands. You've bruised my hands twice, just from Pins games. And like there's something special about that where I'm like, I don't want to go without Saint to a hockey game. I don't even
I don't
care.
want to go anymore. I'm going with still haven't bought tickets, but we're probably going to
The Boston
the
one.
Bruins versus Pens
Mhm.
game.
You're gonna have to do it alone.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to do it alone. And I was so mad because I was like, I want you to be able to see
I
Sway.
know.
But yeah. Like I know it's not like I know it's not the same. It's just not gonna be the same. I'll
It
be
isn't.
like, where's my champ? Where's my buddy? Who's gonna be bitching about the referees with me?
Just get Callie really, really just determined to help you out there. All right. Would you rather your team be boring but win or exciting but inconsistent?
Exciting but inconsistent. Because it's the Penguins. I already watched them. Like, I'm sorry, but I think I understand the total domination is so fun.
Yeah.
But not when it's boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
Carolina
boring.
Hurricanes.
I'm so sorry. And I'm sure that like some people, the Canes, it's not that bad. And it's just because we've already predetermined it in our heads that they're not exciting. But like I'm an adrenaline junkie. I'm just too tired all the time to be an adrenaline junkie. Hockey fills that for me a little bit. And so like there's been times when I've like just tuned out of it. Cause like the Pens have had a couple games this year. Not many. Mostly they've been entertaining, but there was a couple games this year with the Pens where I was like, this is fucking boring. It was when we were on like the losing streak. And I was like, this isn't even fun to watch. I genuinely, I think we've said this a few times of like, I don't mind losing if we're fucking trying, or even if it's just crazy shenanigans, it's fun, you know?
I agree.
And I don't watch this sport for anything but fun.
Yeah, exactly. And the minute it stops being fun is the minute we're going, okay, next.
Yeah, and we've turned off games before where we're just like this. So
even
I know
like,
you would have turned off that Oilers and Pens game if it wasn't the
God.
Pens, because they were playing boring hockey. Like,
yeah, exactly. And you know, I'm 100% of you have to support your team even when they're bad. Like, I fully agree with that sentiment. However, if they're pissing you off and it's making your blood pressure go up to the point that it was on mine on Thursday, you have complete permission to not watch and be miserable the entire time. That's kind of my thought, is like, I'm a ride or die bitch, but you got to be interesting enough for me to be a ride or die bitch.
Yeah, like I have sat through Pens games where I'm like, I know we're gonna fucking lose.
Yeah.
Or even honestly, even just like with the Oilers when it was through the playoffs, where it was like, no matter what happens, we cannot turn this game off.
We did twice, and then they became interesting.
And it was our fault. I understand that. We gave up faith of them, then we didn't do it for the rest of the fucking playoffs.
Yeah.
But like, 100%. I'm not here to be bored out of my mind, because you don't get the excitement.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Like, how if it's just boring, like formulaic hockey, where's the adrenaline rush?
Right.
You know, you gotta have some stakes to it. It's like when there's media, right? That is sanitized.
Yeah.
And doesn't have stakes to it anymore. Things have to have a stake to matter.
Yep.
To be interesting. I think that's just normal.
I agree. All right, next, would you rather your team relocate or rebrand completely? This one hurts for you. And by rebrand, I mean different colors, different animal, different name.
Fuck, dude. I think so for the Penguins, I think I'd have to have that rather than be relocated.
Wow.
Because as much as I love Pittsburgh, if okay, with the caveat that everything stays the same, right? They keep their record.
Yes.
They keep their history.
Yes.
And they keep the jerseys, they keep the name, they keep everything. It's just it is out of the city of Pittsburgh. And
like they had a disagreement with the city of Pittsburgh.
Or they were sold or something like that, and it's getting relocated. Man, I don't like either option. To me, it's one of those just like, I hope I launch a nuke. But like,
because
I think
going to Pittsburgh has become one of our favorite things. Pittsburgh as a city is just so fun and underrated, I think, that it's hard to I don't want to not go to Pittsburgh every year.
Yeah, like I love Pittsburgh, but like it's just one of those things where I'm so attached to the Penguins that the concept of like them being, what if it's a color scheme I hate? Like, what if it's a stupid fucking name? What if we have a stupid fucking like?
Well, my thought for this one is, what if they move closer?
Yeah, like what if they came to my city, or like what if they became like even not even closer, but to a different city? Like they're already pretty close to me. They're arguably the second they're the second closest NHL team I have, or third closest actually, because the Leafs are not too far from Buffalo.
Yeah.
But like even then, like I love my Penguins. I would be devastated to lose them. What about you for the Oilers? Like
I honestly think I don't hate either of them.
You don't hate either of them. I hate both of them as an option for Pens.
Right. If it was relocating, like I already have to stay up late to watch them, right? So if maybe they relocated to the East Coast, thank God. But I'm also like, as a personal preference, I don't like blue and orange as a color scheme. I am going to wear it, and I'll wear it with pride. But if you're keeping all of the records the same and all of the like idea of the team the same,
but you're just recoloring it, or just
in this case, I would pick rebrand, because I think that the Oilers could have been like something, you know, I'm not sold on the idea of the Oilers as a
Wildcats.
Yeah, there you go.
Like I get it. Like I like the Oilers,
but I think that Edmonton as a city should just get a hockey team. Like they deserve it. So that's why I pick rebrand. Also, they could probably pick a color scheme that I actually like better, as long as they don't do like purple and yellow. Then I'd be, of course, that would be what I got. But at least we'd have a purple team.
Yeah,
so like
true purple.
So, for that one I'd pick rebrand. That's hard though. All right. Next, let's do: would you rather your rival win the cup or your team miss the playoffs? I'd rather blow up.
Yeah, I'd give me the nuclear launch codes. I've done a Siler run.
It's harder for you because your team is on the out. Like, you have a bunch of older players.
Yeah, and so I guess it's just one of those where it's like
neither of our rivals are gonna lose or gonna win the cup.
I am a
soon.
spiteful bitch.
I am too.
And my team has lost the playoffs before, like skipped playoffs, right? Like so it's not the worst thing in the world for me. It sucks. It's miserable. I miss them dearly. But I end up just like, watching someone else.
Right.
And I go and
it's kind of the perks of having a podcast is we get to continue watching hockey even after our teams lose.
Yeah, like, and that was part of the reason why we started the podcast. It was like, wow, we're not just talking about the Pens and Oilers anymore. We're so deep into the rabbit hole. I would rather my team miss the playoffs.
I agree.
Especially even like the Oilers. I'm like,
I agree. I'm not letting the fucking Canucks win.
Yeah, we're the Flames. Like, there's really just no like. So okay, yep, we are. Spite reigns supreme.
All right, finally, would you rather watch in total silence or with one friend narrating every play incorrectly? Incorrectly.
Okay, well, that's already watching like a solid third of hockey games when the announcers don't know what the fuck they're talking about on the stupid national broadcast. True. So really, can I play something else? Like, can I play like fucking Wii music in the background?
Total silence.
I'd have to. I can't do. I can't. I literally cannot do silence. It's actually I have tinnitus. It's my worst nightmare. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have to deal with some fuckeroni.
Now I'm wanting to get one of our friends to narrate a game.
We already used Alec on the other 10-minute misconduct, and he would have been perfect for narrating a game on what happened incorrectly.
I think we should get Austin in on that one.
Austin would be good.
Austin
Austin would have too much fun with it. He would be more amused.
He would be so amused, and I would be miserable. All right, next we're moving into the final category. It's the superstitions category. Again, as witches, we kind of have a lot of superstitions, especially during playoffs. And this is one that I'm curious about for you because I think our superstitions are similar, but they're not always going to be identical. Would you rather break a historic NHL curse or start a brand new dynasty?
Okay. So the Oilers half in me would like to break the Canada curse.
Okay.
The Pens half in me would love a Penguins dynasty.
I'm aware.
So it really, if I'm speaking as a Pens fan, I want a new dynasty. I want my Pens.
Yeah. Okay. I am. You know what I mean? I want them to break the Canada curse. Like I want the Oilers to break the curse.
That was specifically tailored for you and me to have up.
Yep. It's coming, and I know it's coming, and it needs to be the Oilers, or else I'm gonna walk into the ocean.
The Jets is the only alternative, and we're still not happy about it.
Yep. All right. Would you rather never wash your lucky jersey or never wear it again?
Never wash.
Yeah. I hate those people. I hate those people. But
like you can because there's I still cosplay, but I haven't cosplayed in a couple years now. There are cosplays that cannot be washed, right? Because they're just too fragile, or the compounds are they just do not react well. Whatever. You can sanitize them, and they won't.
In this case,
gross.
You cannot.
I can't spray it with vodka.
You cannot spray it with vodka. You cannot do anything differently other than put it on and take it off.
But it's my lucky jersey.
Yep.
Can I put perfume on it?
Yeah, you can spray it over it. Yeah.
Can I put it? Okay. Can I hang it on a clothesline in the air?
Yes.
Okay.
You just can't. You can't like try to.
I can't put it.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the thing. I live in a place where it's very, very cold.
Yeah, that would sanitize it.
It wouldn't sanitize. Well, it would kill some of the bacteria, but usually what ends up happening but it's more just that it would allow it, like, if you put it out in the cold air, it does kind of dissipate any odors because it's so cold, but it isn't like sanitizing it, because when it warms back up, sometimes the odors come back. I just wouldn't wear it in public. Okay. I'd wear it in my home and then take a shower after.
So here's the downside for me. And it's not that I've not washed my jersey. That's never happening. I have the opposite problem all throughout playoffs last year where I was not allowed to wear a jersey. Like, I could not wear a jersey. Do you remember that?
Yeah, because it kept
every time I did, we would lose. And then we got to game 6 and it was do or die. And I was like, I have to wear a jersey because it's a chance for, like, if I'm not wearing a jersey and we win, then I'll be devastated. But if I wear this jersey and we lose, so I wore the jersey and we lost. And I was miserable because I was like, I have to support my team. But when we go to Edmonton in March, I will be buying other Oilers merch. And that one, I swear to you, will not be unlucky. Mindful thinking.
Yeah.
I
I
also have
get
new
it,
Oilers. I have a new Oilers jersey, so maybe new lucky. So we'll see. All right.
I haven't been wearing my new Gino jersey, but I have hung it up front, and that does seem to have helped a lot. I don't know why, but
all right. Would you rather have to wear the same outfit for every playoff game, or eat the same game day food?
Same outfit? I already kind of do.
I'm thinking of the first run of the playoffs where you were bitching over peanut butter and jelly and Dr.
Because
Pepper.
it was real. It was real. It worked. It was real. But you don't think I don't wear the same? Like, okay, can I tell you? And now that we're recording this, and this is gonna ruin it. It's gonna ruin it. It's gonna break the win streak.
Go on.
But I've been wearing my Gino shirt with my triangle retro Pens hoodie that we got from that one place in the strip.
Yeah.
And when I wear those two, we've been on the win streak for 2 games now. So once we lose, I can change that outfit combo up, but I wear those on game days.
Okay.
And it was before, I was wearing, for some reason it's a Gino year. I was wearing Gino.
He needs to resign.
Because I need to resign him. Once it was Sid though, and I would wear like my Sid shirt, and then the other Penguins hoodie, the like lace up one that I have.
Our first playoffs were absolutely, like, I think we were worse than the second playoffs.
Oh, because we were like, I mean, you yelled at me about what eyeshadow.
I did. Like, I was so upset.
In Toronto, and I'm like, you're like, did you bring the eyeshadow? And I'm like, no, I totally fucking forgot because I didn't want to bring this giant palette of eyeshadow, which now I have since changed. I now have popped out my eyeshadows into a travel palette.
Yeah.
But like at the time, I was like, no, fuck. And I wore it the day we traveled into Toronto,
where we played a game,
and we won. The Oilers won against the Stars. And then there was the second game when we were in Toronto, and we lost because I wasn't wearing that eyeshadow. And like, I'm convinced, like, I know that that's true. Like,
that one. And then, we had to listen to the same music. We couldn't listen to La Bamba after a certain point. Like, we were superstitious, and we still are. Just, it gets psychotic at playoffs. Like, it's quite literally, did you wear this? Did you wear this? Did you touch this? Did you touch this? Like, did you drive with this song playing in the background?
Yeah, literally, like, we couldn't, like, we had our Oilers, I call it, like, loyal, and it's, like, loyal to the oil, and we had, like, a list of, like, 7 songs that we would play.
I was so sick of those songs. But
we
can't listen to Pink Pony Club!
But
we still cannot listen to Pink Pony Club!
Yeah, because, it was so true.
Yep.
Like, it was just so real. And like, Alec right now, one of his favorite bits is playing like Pink Pony Club or La Bamba. And like, he'll do it on games before the game. And I'm like,
I take off my headset. Like, I fully take off my headset.
You're a psychopath. You can listen to this song. And I'm like, no, it's the victory song. Like, we can't. Pink Pony Club is fine now because it's not going to be our song.
That one just hurts.
Yeah, that one just causes 12d6 psychic damage. But like the La Bamba, you cannot fucking play our victory song before we've won the game that day. You can play it the day after, the day before, when we're not playing. That's fine, whatever. But playing it, it's the same thing when we were in Boston. I was like, we can't listen to Dirty Water. Like, we can't.
At all.
At all. Like, just.
And then we lost both times. Maybe we should have listened to Dirty Water.
At least we got to overtime both times.
All right, true.
So stressful.
All right, would you rather clap every time your team scores or refuse to celebrate until the final horn?
Clap every time they score?
Like, get excited. Really? Okay.
Like, I mean, it's not like I have to lose my shit completely, but clap and cheer every time we get a goal. I kind of already do that.
That's fair. True. Okay.
The level, it's not like if I have to like scream so loud that my blood pressure drops every time, that's probably not gonna happen. I will end up in the ER. We
also don't celebrate until the final horn most of the times. Like, you don't breathe until the game is over.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that one's hard. All All right. Would you rather blame losses on the moon phase or on your dinner choice?
Dinner choice, because I can change my dinner choice. I can't control the moon.
Okay. I'm just remembering first playoffs with the orange moon that you saw was my favorite, one of my favorite stories.
Oh, I still have that picture. We had a super moon and it was bright fucking orange.
And that was the game that they pulled Bob and they scored like 3 in 3 minutes. I mean, it worked. It worked. I will never, the moon is real. Like the superstitions around the moon are very real. So, but I agree. I think the dinner choice, sometimes I do think that the moon phase does affect it though, because we start getting nervous whenever we're getting close to a new moon.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just normal psychic shit, like witchy shit anyways, is the moon is a thing, but you know.
All right, and finally, Saint, would you rather be right about your superstition or never know it actually works?
Okay, well, we already have one, which is that I don't know that it works every time. Okay, can I be real witchy right now?
Go ahead.
I think that there's certain rituals are not permanent, okay? Rituals are a thing you use to either keep the equilibrium or disrupt the equilibrium.
Okay.
So if your team is in a losing streak, you need to change your rituals.
I agree.
Until it becomes
snaps.
You've got to upset it, right? You've got to cause some discord so that things can right themselves back again. Whereas when your team is doing good, you're going to keep the equilibrium and do those rituals over and over. However, those rituals, when you're trying to maintain equilibrium, can wear out. Like they're not permanent. They're just like right now, this ritual of wearing my Geno shirt with my retro
wear it
Pens
until
hoodie,
it changes.
Until it changes, it eventually is gonna, and then you switch it and move it around. So to say that it works, like to have definitive knowledge that it works, A, not as much fun. B, I don't really like. What do you mean? Did it work? Yeah, it worked for that amount of time. But like, when do I get to know when it stops working? Like,
I don't know. I'm kind of in the, like, I don't like knowing what I did to get them to win. Like, this is
what if you can't change it? What if you can't change it?
Yeah, obviously most of this is wishful thinking, right? Like, but it's real, right? As hockey fans. So I'm very much of the mindset of like, oh, I'll change a couple things, and if that doesn't work, I'll change more. And then like when we get down to the playoffs, stuff starts to settle in, and then you only change 1 or 2 things. And I'm also a firm believer of sometimes you just know when something's not going to work. Like we woke up the day of game 7, the first year, and had gut instinct that this was not going to be our year. And even then we were devastated, but like we both had the feeling of, oh, we're not winning this.
Yeah, we just
knew. So I am of the mindset of like, I would like to I'd rather be right about my superstition and never know it, because again, it's not as fun. I like trying to figure out what's working and what isn't.
Yeah,
I do feel a little crazy.
I know I'm crazy though. Like I know that I'm like, this isn't like, I think in a world where everything is going to hell all the time.
Yeah.
I understand magical thinking is genuinely a risk for people. It is very, very easy to fall down into a rabbit hole of this kind of a thing. And it can have real negative psychological impacts on you.
Right.
It really genuinely does. Magical thinking is very, 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 very dangerous for your mental health. However, the true exception is sports. Like it's like the only thing you're allowed to have actual magical thinking about, as long as it's not interfering with the health and safety of those around you.
Or your money. Stop betting on superstition.
Stop betting. Just stop
betting.
Stop betting. One of the biggest downfalls of society, and in terms of a societal context versus a hierarchical context, is sports betting. There's a reason that shit only used to be allowed at the racetrack and casinos and Vegas. Like, don't. It's just so, I hate betting. Stop it. Stop bullying players because they hugged their wife instead of their coach first, or whatever nonsense you come up with. Or getting mad because Rusty didn't score a goal. Well, he didn't score a goal, so I don't get my half off milkshakes. Okay, nobody's happy, but at least I'm not harassing him about it. Like,
all right, well, that is gonna wrap it up for this episode. Folks, we really appreciate listening through all of our rants and ramblings. A new episode of the Puck Witches podcast will be out on Monday, and we do have a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah. Make sure you're following us over on Twitch, and if you want to support us with a Twitch Prime on either or both of our channels, you get access to cute emotes and extra channel points. If you enjoy this episode, consider dropping a like and subscribing so you never miss a video.
And lastly, don't forget to check out Saint's Etsy, linked in the description below. We love you all and hope the hockey season is treating you well.
Stay witchy!